Coach Run the Pound here, sipping on the cocktail down here at Alltel Stadium in Jacksonville. Saw the win for the Dawgs against rival Florida. Standing Coach G unit for the Mr. Two Bits out of town. Big win for Georgia, 55-7. This game right here, man, I'll tell you, it was all Dogs from the go. Georgia put together a nice little drive, mixing it up down the field. About 3.5, 4-minute drive to open the game. With a touchdown pass from 17 yards out from Richard Hansen to our tight end, Adrian Davis. Next Georgia possession, drove down the field again, another 10-yard pass from Dallas Fry. On that drive, Richard Hansen was sacked. He's out 10 weeks with a broken hand, his throwing hand. So his season and career at Georgia will be over now officially. This makes 2 years in a row that we'll be without our best player. Last year it was Jeff Arnold. This year we got Richard Hansen going down late in the season. Played great for us while he was in there. But anyways, we have capable guys behind him that can step up and get the job done, and thus it was proven today. Georgia's up 14-0 early in the second quarter, and Florida on their next possession went deep several times today, but only really connected on one of them, and it was this one here. Desmond Ford connected with Anton Carter, 69-yard pass. We had good coverage, just for trajectory of the ball. We were unable to get a hand on it. Looked like there was some contact downfield, but it was by both guys. Fair play. And Florida won that battle. Next we had Jimmer Stewart still in the second quarter. He scored 2 touchdowns within 30 seconds. One was a 13-yard rush, and then followed that up with a 33-yard rush after an interception. Next Florida possession was another interception. Lance Anderson, middle linebacker, covered somebody in the flats with 46-yard pick six. Georgia ended the scoring in the second quarter with a 51-yard field goal. Third quarter we had another field goal. Ben Green stepped up and hit a 33-yarder. Fourth quarter, the game was well in hand by this point, and Georgia was really just coasting. But we had another 58-yard pick six by Nick Kennedy, who had 2 interceptions on the day. And then on the next possession, Florida drove all the way down to Georgia territory, failing on 4th down, and Georgia stopped them on the 2-yard line. Next play from scrimmage, Aaron Morris, backup running back, took the handoff up the gut, rushed 98 yards for the final touchdown of the game. Next kickoff, Georgia forced a fumble on the kickoff and could have walked it in easily, but we told the guys we were done scoring on the day, so we picked the ball up, laid on the ground, and then downed it out from that point forward. So final score 55-7. 2 big things in the game that happened. One I already mentioned was Richard Hansen going down for the season, ending his career in college. He'll be a stud in the NFL. Georgia's been producing some serious talent at quarterback for several years now, and he's just the next in line to be a first-round draft pick. The other key stat was Georgia forcing 8 turnovers in the game, 7 interceptions, and then forcing that 1 fumble on the kickoff. But all around great game for us. Followed up with another SEC game before we face Auburn week 11. Some huge games coming up. Like I mentioned, Auburn week 11, Notre Dame week 12, and then Michigan week 14. So all those guys are top 10 teams. Huge games for Georgia. This game right here really was an encouragement for us. Stepped up, made some big plays. Defense really played well, and maybe we can do something with this team now that we've seen what we got.